Bloody thou art, bloody will be thy end. Richard III by Shakespeare. Probably the most poignant quote that could be used to sum up Richard III's life, if you think about it. Born in blood, died in blood. But be that as it may, this is the second part of Wilhelmina's Trainwreck histories. Second part, first part was basically the intro, and it was my first video, so my fat ass really didn't know what part I was doing. Now, I sort of kind of know what I'm doing. Maybe not. But be that as it may, we're going to talk about Richard III and his early developmental life. Now, of course, not a lot is necessarily recorded or known about, like, what he did. Like, you know, we don't know what his favorite color was. We don't know what games he liked to play as a kid, you know. Of course, that doesn't really matter in summing him up, necessarily. But we do have to realize that he was born in a most volatile time period of life, because the War of the Roses was going on, and you had people that supported, like, his father's side. You know, his father was Richard III, Duke of York, and there were people that supported his father's side. They were called Yorkists. Then there were people that, you know, supported the other side, the Lancastrians. And everybody was basically fighting and warring to get just a hold onto being the king of England. So, despite the fact that Richard's great-grandfather was Edward III, who we know was of Norman descent, which is Normandy, which is part of France. It was originally, well,